Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Ralph.
I'm Dad.
I'm Matt.
I'm Autumn. I'm Aunt Bonnie.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys, and we'd like to thank you for stopping by. So in our previous video, we had filled up a lot of trays for the girls, but they basically have them all finished. They only need a few more for today. That's what Ralph and I are working on right now. The problem we're having is this is not the correct trays to be doing this with. There's a lot of open spaces for the dirt to fall through. However, this is what we got, so this is what we are working with. In the last video, the girls were working on marigolds, and now they got all the stuff that they needed to pot finish today. So we've got all our pallets filled up to here. We normally don't add too many more pallets in this greenhouse. Probably gonna want enough room to back a wagon in, but the girls got a lot done already this morning. I'm heading to a neighbor farm to pick up the corn planter that plants the corn under plastic for our early sweet corn, because we want to get that started today, and he just finished using it, so now we can borrow it from him, so I'm going to get it. The girls are all done working in this greenhouse for today. However, they are going to need some 806s taken up to them. So what we're going to be doing is taking our 806 inserts and putting them in our carrying trays. So we've got our machine all full. Now all we have to do is run the dirt out into our trays. We loaded the trays we did up onto a pallet. That way we can take it right up to the girls. We can set it right in their greenhouse. And now instead of us having to carry stacks up, we can just take this whole thing up, and then the girls have plenty to do today. Now our family has been raising sweet corn for quite some time, but we only used this machine last year, so this will be our second year using it. We've always planted sweet corn the conventional way, that is using our regular corn planter. The only difference with this machine is it goes behind and lays that layer of clear plastic mulch. And that clear plastic mulch acts as a greenhouse, which really gives these plants a boost. So who was the wise guy that put all the seed corn at the top of the bins?
I have no idea. I think it was Ralph.
Hey, buddy. Just Ralph.
And if you're wondering, there's a raft.
Now the type of corn we're going to be planting, these hybrids are really good for soil that's a little on the colder side. This machine allows us to plant 3 to 4 weeks, almost a month earlier than we would using the conventional method. I got it.
You can only put one on at a time.
I got it, Dad. I got it.
I'm holding pretty good back here.
I've got it.
I have it balanced for you.
Okay, thank you for helping me carry it. Now this corn planter unit has fertilizer tanks on it. Now the fertilizer we're going to be using for our sweet corn is a 9-18-9.
Andrew, is that fun?
Yeah! So I'm just going to explain to you guys what's going on here really fast and what the machine is doing. The machine is going through and leaving 2 divots on each side, and it's planting the seed down in. Then it's coming over behind and laying the clear plastic over top, and it's poking little holes and the top of the plastic. Now, a lot of people asked last time, how does it get the water? How does the corn break up through? Well, these little holes allow water to get down in, and it starts to break down the plastic over time. And using the clear plastic allows sunshine to penetrate down deep, and it allows a greenhouse effect to take place. And it really helps this corn to germinate and start to grow. You guys ever seen what a little farm boy looks like stepping out a field? You can just ride it yourself.
I'll tell you who's got the hardest job today. Any one of these sides that isn't covered down here, I gotta cover it. So which means I gotta walk out behind it and make sure it's all covered.
Get a Ralphie on your farm. They do wonders for you.
Only this, Ralph.
I don't know about you guys, but sweet corn is a big thing in the area we live in. If you have that sign that says fresh sweet corn, there's a lot of people that start coming to our farm market. So one of the things we really love about this early planting is it brings a lot of customers into the farm market, which is good for our family.
Hey.
Now, people have been planting sweet corn this way for quite some time, but our family, we've only been doing it for the past 2 years. So we're still fairly new to it.
Who's really doing a nice job? Helps to have a year's experience so we know what to do.
Now, we had a little bit of a problem. We ran out of mulch, so I drove back with the four-wheeler. I got us some new mulch, and this is what it looks like. We had to stretch the other layer of plastic so that it met up with the old layer of mulch. So now we've got a complete even coating here. We just want to put some dirt right over the part where it comes together because we don't want the wind to pull it up and tear it on us. We need this mulch to last just long enough so that that corn can start to push on it and then it will break through. Sometimes we do need to help it. We will come through and tear the plastic in places where we need to, but we won't have to worry about that for a long time.
Well, we broke the spray nozzle off, so now we gotta go to Tractor Supply, hopefully, and get a new one.
As Ralph mentioned, since the nozzle broke, we gotta go fix it, but I just wanted to show you we have 11 rows of mulch down and we have sweet corn under each and every one of them. Fortunately for us, we did not have to go to Tractor Supply yet. We had a nozzle around here that will work for now, but before we send it back to the guy that we're borrowing this off of, we're gonna have to put a new nozzle on it from Tractor Supply.
Thinking Matthew, we can never find him when we're going back to work. The thinking boss is leaving, where's Matthew?
Dad miscalculated how long the rows are, so we might not have enough plastic for this. So it's kind of exciting to watch him squirm about thinking about it.
So as we're walking along this machine is digging 2 trenches. It is planting the corn down in, and then it is coming over the top with the layer of mulch. And it almost starts to cloud up immediately. That's why we love using this machine so much. It has helped us tremendously when we're starting our early corn. It's really funny to me, we've laid tons of mulch here on this farm. And I was always taught you don't want any holes in it. But with this machine, it actually puts some of the holes in for us. So it's just confusing at first. But then once you start to understand the reason behind it, it's really beneficial. I've mostly been walking through kicking soil onto the plastic where it's up in a few spots. Dad just told me he needs the next seed, So I'm gonna walk over and grab it.
Got that on camera, Andy?
When it comes to harvesting sweet corn, you have about 4 days where the sweet corn is its sweetest. Now we're planting a lot of sweet corn along here. And you guys may be wondering, well, isn't some of the sweet corn gonna go bad if you can't harvest it all at the same time? As we go down through all of these rows, we have 3 different varieties of sweet corn being planted. And the big thing is, those 3 varieties, they are 3 separate day varieties. The best thing about planting the varieties this way, 1 week, that variety will be ready. The following week, this variety will be ready. And then the week after that, the variety we're working on now will be ready.
Okay. I gotta go get a bucket of water to fill up our 1 tank.
Oh. I feel like I'm Ralph. I feel, woo!
We should get out of each row of corn here, we should get about 750 ears, which is around 60 dozen, a little over 60 dozen.
So every single one of these rows that you look at, you can say 60 dozen, 60 dozen, 60 dozen. That's what we're hoping to get from each one of these rows. Now we've got 21 rows of corn planted here, and that means we will have over 15,000 ears of corn off of this little field. Invite some friends over, guys, because we're about to eat a lot of corn. Maybe we'll have a button that closes that door one day. No. What are you still doing down here?
Working.
Matthew, tell him what Dad's trying to do to your grapes.
He is sabotaging my grapes because he wants to take them out and put raspberries there. And he told me this year that if they don't do well, we're getting rid of them and we're putting more raspberries there. So I'm gotta have a big year on grapes or it's gonna be a problem.
Get rid of them grapes, because they don't make no grapes. I hate wine. He whines all day long, so I don't need any more wine.
Look what's going on, everyone. We're actually all together in the farm market. Dad's eating a little pizza there. How's that taste?
Good.
So then
Yeah.
I don't need to feed you tonight?
No,
It's
I don't
date night.
need
It's
I don't
date
need
night.
anything tonight.
So you don't have
Just
to
don't
eat.
feed me anymore, okay? Nobody feed me.
Well, we're heading up to the house. We just got the farm market closed up. It was a busy, busy day. Was it busy in the farm market?
No.
No, not busy?
No.
What?
I'm just a swinging.
We're up at the house, and as you can see, nothing on the dinner table tonight because it is date night. So this is where we're gonna end the video, guys. I wanna thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time.
And we'd like to say before we go, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.